main draw challenger. It's Buchanan to serve as we're ready for play. That's a start, huh? Buchanan, 23 years old, from Columbus, 168 officially. Live rankings at 165, 162 with a win today. Been about 8 months since his career high, 158.
15 off.
Wins this week over Adrian Menendez-Maceres, 3-6, 6-4, 6-3, coming back from a set and a breakdown. Yesterday over Mitchell Kruger, 2-2. Buchanan, probably out of all of those players that Tiafoe has faced, is probably the most clay court experienced. Has been traveling the world quite a bit over the last year and a half, searching points and some extra clay court events. So than the other Americans, to be sure. 13 clay court challengers to his credit. Looking for his first clay court or challenger title of any kind, I should say. One final last May in Uzbekistan. A simple hold. Chase Buchanan is on the board. Great to have you with us. Love to have your interactions throughout this match. And it has been an interesting day. The Renzo Olivo, Jason Kubler match earlier today, there was some sort of an issue with the balls that were in play. Both players complaining about it at times through the match. James McGee lost the first set to Facundo Bagnis 6-1, won the next 3 games, had 2 breaks, and then lost 6 straight games, winning only 2 points. Really up and down. But now Francis Tiafoe to serve at love 1. Short ball to the Tiafoe backhand, crushed by Buchanan. Francis, 17-year-old from College Park, Maryland, 519, the official ranking. Francis wondering which foot it was. His ability to turn those defensive forehands into offensive ones has been what set him apart this week. 7.5 hours on court in qualifying alone. Not a sharp start here. Chase Buchanan does have some support here himself with some Ohio State shirts being worn around the grounds. just misses
30
long.
all.
Buchanan asked by how much? About 2 inches. That's what Sandy French says in our chair, the third person in our act today. First time Sandy French has had to make a mark check. It was indeed long. Second serve coming. Buchanan handled the kicker pretty well
30, 40.
and draws the first break point of this match. Big return and unlucky for Buchanan to catch the net court. Thought he had that one in control and we're at deuce. Tiafoe with his coach Misha Kuznetsov, who has been animated on the sidelines. Return winner for Chase Buchanan, stepping inside the baseline, taking that one early.
Buchanan.
Break point number 2.
Football. Oh no, man.
2 foot faults.
All right.
Game,
Tiafoe
Buchanan.
obviously still a little bit irked about those football calls. Chase Buchanan races out to a
Ever in my life.
Buchanan leads
2-love
2
lead.
games to love.
You could hear Tiafoe continuing to complain, saying those are the first of his life. This is what Buchanan did to Mitchell Kruger yesterday. Made quick work, 2-2, great start, and then just raced out to that one. About an hour on court.
Love 15.
It's been much more quiet, Chase Buchanan, over the last couple days. Obviously, when playing well, no need to get too vocal.
Oh,
Buchanan coming into this week a tough year for him. Hasn't had a quarterfinal since Numia, the beginning of the year. This is the first one since.
thirty, 15.
A bit off balance for that forehand. Buchanan working with Stephen Armitage of late. hit the road after this tournament. Won't join us in Savannah and Tallahassee. We'll be in Santos, Sao Paulo, Cali, Colombia in the next several weeks. Before heading to the French in a couple.
30.
Has a game point for 3-love. That will miss out wide. 3-love lead for Chase Buchanan, live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Love.
Double fault for Tiafoe. It's number 1 on the day. It's early, but continues to struggle with first serve. Right now, Tiafoe is seeming to lack that same energy, that same spunk he had yesterday. That was a let. Yeah, Sandy messed that one. Two break chances for Chase Buchanan. But yeah, that was, I feel pretty confident that was a let. Everybody in the crowd shouting it as well. Needed that serve, had only made 2 of his first 11. You can tell this crowd is certainly on the 17-year-old side. Break point number 2 for Buchanan. There's the break for love. No applause here at James T. Driscoll Stadium. They're going to dedicate this stadium court tomorrow night. We will have that for you right before the feature 6:30 match in honor of the father of Tony Driscoll, our tournament director here in Sarasota. Passed away in the last year.
15-love. Wait, please.
Buchanan's first double fault. He's not serving particularly well either at 40%.
30,
This is
15.
a challenge to watch here.
Wait, please.
That will sail. The slide not
40,
quite there
15.
quick enough, and game points for Chase Buchanan. Brutal game there for Tiafoe.
Buchanan
It's been a
leads
rough
5
stretch.
games to none.
Buchanan taking it in stride. 5-love in the first. Buchanan has gone away from his Ohio State colored athletic DNA shirt. I think Chase impressed with himself right there. Had a nice talk with Francis this morning. Seemed really excited to be here and excited for this opportunity. Wow.
15, 30.
Two set points for Chase Buchanan. Tiafoe just had given up on this set. It's 6-love, all Chase Buchanan here. Tiafoe sends the ball sailing onto one of the far courts. Come back for the second line.
15-love.
Same as the first.
Oh!
30-love.
You can hear him saying, I've never played this bad in my life.
Love. Game, Buchanan. Ball change, please.
I mean, I just...
First game, second set.
I don't know what's happening today. Just has been a weird day. A pretty high-quality tournament throughout the entire week, and then these matches today have just been bizarre. Renzo Olivo, straight sets over Jason Kubler. Neither player happy with how they played. Facundo Magnus, easy, 1-3 over James McGee. Only giving up 2 points in the last 6 games of that match. Just really up and down. Odd one to watch throughout this quarterfinal Friday.
Oh!
No, 15.
Hold.
If you're Chase Buchanan, you have to just remember that
15
you
all.
have to continue to apply pressure. Can't take things for granted in a situation like this. You know that Tiafoe is young and can be,
30,
as a result,
15.
a little bit streaky.
Hold.
And this crowd will clearly be behind him.
40, 15. Game, Tiafoe.
Okay.
One game all.
Now we can play.
Love.
Tiafoe wanted to come look at a mark. He did not play that. He says it was indeed good. That's a slight mental miscue. I have to say, though, this is a dangerous moment for Chase Buchanan.
15 all.
Every point that Tiafoe gets right now, every point that he wins, he's going to just grow a little bit of confidence. Buchanan do well to buckle down here, make some first serves. Instead, he's in trouble for the first time on his serve
15, 30.
at 15-30. Yeah, that's key.
30
That
all.
first serve took a little bit off, slice away from Tiafoe, but sets up the court nicely. 94 miles an hour, 30 all.
Forty, 30.
Back that away from Buchanan, a little late getting over to that ball. Or deuce. First time that Buchanan has faced any stress on his serve. Just missing on the turnaround forehand.
Advantage, Buchanan.
Crowd behind him about to erupt if he had made it. Game point for Buchanan.
Game.
Impressive
Buchanan.
hold there for Buchanan, finally facing some pressure. Tiafoe might have woken up here in Sarasota. Serves 1-2. Francis will be in Tallahassee at the very least. Got a wild card there. A win today, obviously. Special exempt status in Savannah next week. If you were to want to take it.
15 all.
It's always interesting because you want to balance, if you're the crew working with Francis, how much do you want to have him out on court right now as he tries to improve to just the age of 17? Even if he could, a week off might do him some good before Tallahassee. Been a long time on court this week. You can see it on points like that, just a little bit flat-footed,
15
more
30.
so than we've seen the last couple days. Buchanan's coming to look at a mark.
30 all.
Scuffs it off. It was right on the service line. 230 all. Double fault for
30,
Tiafoe,
40.
and here's a break chance for Buchanan. It's the second double fault of the day for Tiafoe. Yeah, same thing.
Buchanan.
A return right into the body from Buchanan. And Tiafoe just a
Buchanan
little bit
leads
flat-footed,
3-1
doesn't
score.
drive the forehand.
When's the last time I played this play? When?
Francis' father is in the crowd.
Awful tennis.
You can hear Francis saying simply, it's awful tennis. Just wide. Buchanan walks back with a big smile on his face.
15 love. all.
First time he got off balance.
Thirty 15. All.
Buchanan trying to find the mark so he can scuff it out, level things back out. Again, another 30-all moment here in the middle of this one. Tiafoe needing something to go his way. Running out of time here in Sarasota. close to the line, and
40,
Tiafoe just not clear with how he wanted to attack that ball. Game point for Chase Buchanan. The ace for Buchanan, although Tiafoe is coming to point out a mark.
Buchanan.
No, he's not. 4-1 as
leads 4
Buchanan
games to 1.
races out here in Sarasota. Tiafoe serving here at 1-4. Buchanan really likes to keep things even as best he can on this hard true surface.
Let. Receive. Love.
Of course, we have to mention the USTA Hard True wild cards available to the top American over these 3 weeks here in the southeast part of the state. Tiafoe actually out in front slightly after qualifying, reaching the quarterfinal. 3 Americans left in this draw. These two and Jared Donaldson, who will be in our feature match later tonight, a 6:30 start, 3 hours from now with Federico Del Bonis.
For the 15.
Whoa!
40-30.
Double fault number 3 on the day. Serving 55%, winning just 33% of his second serve points. Tiafoe gets the hold, 2-4-2.
Tiafoe. Buchanan leads 4 games to 2.
Movement, a little bit more energy from Tiafoe right now. He's got to be
15.
fried. It's been a week of a lot of firsts. Maybe it's just taking him a while to get into it. Down. So he's given some time to dust himself off. Crowd appreciates the effort. Found a set and a break. Good look at it there. Get this hard truth dusted off. Still has some on his right calf.
Net. Serve. 15-30.
Second double fault for Buchanan to go along with the pair of aces. What a time for ace number 3. 230 all. Tiafoe at this point has not had a break chance. Just needs one right now to give himself this opportunity. Goes long. Here's the break point. Buchanan had time, didn't he? Gets to this drop shot. Has options, just goes a little bit too big. Oh, he went for it with that backhand down the line and a rare approach behind it. What a ball from Buchanan on the run to deuce.
Advantage,
There
Buchanan.
goes the racket for Tiafoe right in front of me. Game point now for Buchanan. And Tiafoe, just a wild swing on that return. 5-2. Buchanan, a game away from our semifinals. Nice ball. We talked about early his ability to turn defense to offense. It will be what pushes him forward over the next couple of years.
30, love.
First ace of the day for Tiafoe. Did that just happen? Just to clarify, Tiafoe, I believe, also believed that that ball was long. So he took that one out of the air, even though the return was sailing well long with a ridiculous drop shot. Somehow lands it in. All that being said, it's a hold at love to 5-3, and now Buchanan will try to close it out. Does not get the love from the net cord. Great return, push Buchanan right off of the baseline. Great start to that point. Draws the air. Can we extend this one? Again, playing a major factor in a point. Buchanan to within 2 points of it. He has played really solid tennis the last couple days, has Chase Buchanan. This is why people might talk about the fact that Tiafoe was a little bit worn out, but Buchanan has earned the right to serve for this match. A pair of match points here in Sarasota. Chase Buchanan is into the semifinals. 6-love, 6-3 over Francis Tiafoe. And Francis comes over to his side and congratulates him.
How about a big hand for both of our athletes?
Chase Buchanan.